You bought a fishing rod, something snapped, and you figured no problem because you paid good money and that thing came with a lifetime warranty. So you dig out the receipt, visit the brand's website, maybe send an email or two, and then you find out that what you thought was a warranty is actually a carefully worded legal document designed to cover the manufacturer for as little as possible. And now you are stuck with a broken rod and no clear path forward. That situation happens to anglers every single week. And the frustrating part is that most of them had no idea what the warranty actually said before they bought the rod. Hit subscribe before we get into it, because this is the kind of video that saves you from a very specific kind of disappointment. One you only discover after the damage is already done. I'm Jerry Davis, and I've spent enough time around tackle shops, fishing forums, and gear-obsessed anglers to know that the word warranty on a fishing rod box means almost nothing without reading the fine print underneath it. So I went through the warranty language, customer service reputations, and real-world claim experiences for 10 different rod brands. What I found is that most of these warranties are borderline useless for the situations anglers actually face. By the end of this video, you'll know which brands are worth trusting, which ones use language that sounds generous but protects almost no one, and the one warranty that stands genuinely apart from everything else in this industry. Let's start with the problem that almost nobody talks about. The most common way fishing rods break is not from a manufacturing defect. It is from a car door, a truck tailgate, an accidental step, a fish running under the boat, or a rod tip getting slammed against a dock. Those are real-world failures, and the overwhelming majority of fishing rod warranties do not cover any of them. They cover defects in materials and workmanship, which means if the blank delaminated from the factory, or a guide ring cracked because the epoxy was applied wrong at the production stage, those things might be covered. But if you slammed your rod in the hatch and the tip snapped clean off, you are on your own under most warranty programs. That is the gap between what anglers think they are buying and what they actually have. Now let's go through them. Abu Garcia makes rods that get used by a lot of casual freshwater anglers, and the warranty on most of their rods covers defects in materials and workmanship for 1 year. That's it. 1 year. No accidental breakage, no extended coverage, and the process for getting a claim resolved has been described by anglers online as inconsistent at best. If you buy an Abu Garcia rod and something breaks that is clearly a manufacturer defect within the first year, you have a reasonable shot at getting it addressed. But outside of that narrow window or that narrow definition, the warranty is essentially a formality. For the price point of most of their rods, that is not necessarily surprising, but anglers should not be walking into the purchase expecting long-term protection. Zebco advertises a lifetime guarantee on several of their products, and the phrase lifetime guarantee does sound reassuring. The problem is that Zebco's rods are largely aimed at beginners and young anglers, and the warranty experience reported by customers has been inconsistent depending on when you buy, what model you own, and how the customer service team is operating at the time. Some people report quick resolutions, others report being bounced around without much help. The products themselves are designed to be durable at a beginner level, so most owners probably never need to file a claim, but if you do, you may find the process less smooth than the word guarantee implies. Ugly Stik has been selling fishing rods for decades, and the brand's reputation is built more on durability than warranty coverage. Most Ugly Stik rods come with a limited warranty against defects, and the company has restructured its coverage a few times over the years as ownership has changed. Currently under Pure Fishing's umbrella, their warranty terms cover defects in materials and workmanship, but exclude damage from accidents, abuse, or normal wear. Here is the honest truth about Ugly Stik, though. The rod's actual construction means most owners never need to file a claim because the blank rarely fails under normal use. So while the warranty itself is not exceptional, the rod's build quality partially compensates for that. If you fish hard in rough conditions and you need a rod that just will not give up, Ugly Stik often earns its reputation without the warranty ever becoming relevant. Daiwa has a more complicated warranty picture because the quality and coverage vary significantly by product line. Budget rods in the Daiwa lineup typically carry a 1-year limited warranty, while higher-end series may extend coverage. Anglers who have actually tried to file warranty claims with Daiwa report mixed results, with some citing good experiences and others describing difficulty getting anyone to follow through. The important thing to understand with Daiwa is that you are really buying the rod on its build quality and performance characteristics, not its warranty safety net. For many of their mid-range and premium rods, that is a reasonable deal. For budget models, just know going in that the warranty support may not be the strongest part of the package. Shimano rods typically carry a limited warranty that varies by product series, often somewhere in the range of 1 to 5 years, depending on the line. The coverage is tied strictly to defects and requires proof of purchase, and claims generally have to go through an authorized dealer. For anglers who keep their receipts and buy from authorized retailers, the process is manageable. The problem is that a lot of anglers buy Shimano rods on Amazon or at discount retailers, and when something goes wrong, the authorized dealer requirement adds friction to the claim process. Shimano makes excellent rods, but their warranty is designed around their dealer network, and anglers outside of that network sometimes discover that the practical value of the coverage is less than they expected. Okuma lands somewhere in the middle of this list because their customer service reputation, particularly for the price points they operate at, tends to be better than anglers expect. Their warranty terms are similar to others in the segment, covering defects for a limited period, but the company has a reasonable track record of working with customers when something goes wrong that appears to be a product issue. For anglers buying Okuma rods in the mid-budget range, the warranty is not the reason to buy, but it is not a complete afterthought either. Penn rods carry limited warranties that follow a fairly standard format for the industry, covering defects with exclusions for accidental damage. Penn's customer service has been reported positively in some cases, particularly for their saltwater-oriented products, but the warranty language itself does not offer anything unusual. If your rod breaks from impact, corrosion from improper storage, or any user-related cause, the limited warranty is not going to help you. For anglers fishing in harsh saltwater environments, that distinction matters more than it does for calm freshwater use. Fenwick has been around a long time, and their limited lifetime warranty sounds more protective than it actually is. The word lifetime refers to the life of the product as a retail item, not the life of the owner, and the coverage is restricted to defects. Fenwick's rods are well regarded in certain circles, particularly for their fiberglass and graphite construction quality. And customer service experiences reported by anglers have generally been decent. But, like most brands on this list, if you break the rod through an accident, the warranty is not going to be your solution. St. Croix is one of the stronger performers in the warranty department and deserves recognition for being a brand that actually follows through when anglers contact them. Their rods carry a limited lifetime warranty against defects, and the company has a reputation for responsive customer service. They also offer a fee-based repair and replacement program for accidental damage, which is a meaningful difference from most brands that simply exclude it. Anglers consistently report that St. Croix handles warranty and damage claims better than the industry average. And for a rod in the upper mid to premium price range, that kind of support has real value over a lifetime of use. This is a close second. And for many anglers, the combination of rod quality and customer service reputation makes St. Croix the most practical choice. But here is the one warranty that operates differently from everything else on this list. Loomis offers what the industry broadly recognizes as the most angler-friendly warranty of any major rod brand. Their program is widely referred to as a no-questions-asked replacement, And while there is a service fee involved, anglers report paying roughly $50 to get a rod replaced, though fees can vary. That number against the cost of a G. Loomis rod, which often runs from $200 to over $400, represents a fundamentally different kind of protection. You break the rod for any reason. You pay the service fee, you get a replacement. That is the basic structure, and anglers who have used it consistently report that the process works about as described. There are conditions, and the fee structure may have adjusted over time, so always verify current terms directly with G. Loomis before assuming, but the brand's reputation in this area is well established across fishing communities. The reason this warranty actually matters is that it covers the scenario that almost every other warranty excludes. That accidental tip break, that rod that got stepped on, that blank that cracked when you had a fish run under the trolling motor. G. Loomis does not require you to prove it was a manufacturing defect. They replace it for a fee and move on. For someone who fishes regularly and puts real value in their equipment, that is not just a marketing claim. That is a genuine reason to factor the brand into your buying decision. Now, here is the thing I want you to take away from all of this. Before you buy any fishing rod, spend 3 minutes looking up the actual warranty policy rather than reading the label on the box. The word lifetime appears on products with wildly different levels of real-world protection. A limited lifetime warranty that covers only defects and excludes the way rods actually break in the field is closer to no warranty than to a lifetime guarantee. The brands that have built reputations for following through, St. Croix for their service culture, and G. Loomis for their replacement program, have done so because they actually resolved claims, not because their warranty language sounded better at the point of sale. Ask yourself how you fish, how hard you are on equipment, and whether accidental breakage is a realistic risk for you. If you are putting expensive rods in and out of vehicles, fishing from kayaks, wade fishing through heavy brush, or simply fishing often enough that stuff is going to happen eventually, the warranty is not a minor detail. It is part of the total cost of ownership. Good fishing gear is the gear that fits how you actually fish. And part of that fit is knowing what happens when something goes wrong. Because something eventually will. Let me know in the comments which rod brand you've dealt with on a warranty claim, and whether the experience matched what the box promised. I'd genuinely like to hear how it went. Hit like, subscribe, and share this with someone who bought a rod thinking they were fully covered. I'm Jerry Davis, and I'll catch you in the next one.